So, my name's Lindsay.
And I'm Al. And this is Bitsy.
This is Bitsy. She just likes to hang out with us wherever we go, so.
So, welcome to the Atrium.
Yes. A little history. So Al and I were, way back. We can go way back. Yeah?
Like college.
Yeah, we met in college. We were both studying to be art teachers. And after college, we were offered positions at a camp where we became camp directors.
So we were the directors of all these kids for about 9 years.
Yeah. When we signed on, we were like, okay, yeah, we'll do this for 1 year. We'll give it a shot, which turned into like our 20s.
Yeah.
During that whole chunk of time, we were still doing some art on the side, one of those being photography. So then in 2008, we decided to try something different and did full-time wedding photography from 2008 to 2018. So that chunk of our life, we were photoing all over. We saw over 450, I think we counted, venues and weddings and just styles. And throughout that time, we found that we really loved when people had weddings in their own backyard. Honestly, that was kind of our favorite.
Yep.
And
we were catching on that how beautiful gardens were.
And timeless.
Yeah. like fashion-wise. We noticed like our parents had pictures in gardens from their weddings. As we got to see different venues from all over the country, we were also seeing what maybe wasn't available around us. And very ironically, we were building a couple houses right across the highway from this greenhouse and discovered it was for sale. And
it was a working greenhouse.
This was a working greenhouse. It was called the Garden House.
The Garden House. It had been open for like 30 years and it was loved. Like the locals loved this place. So when the current owners were ready to retire, nobody was buying it. They were kind of like, man, this is gonna just go. Nothing was gonna happen to the property. And I came to buy plants and started walking around. We had been talking about finding a place, and it was nothing like it is now. We've actually torn down more buildings than we've built, but the idea was kind of hatching. So then I ran home, told Al, okay, come on, you gotta come over here, and what do you think?
I said no right away.
He did.
And then I remember being in this building right over there and looking at the whole place and saying, yes, this would be pretty cool.
Yeah. So then we made an offer in April of 2018, and in July, so the garden center still had their season, and then it wasn't until July where we started to be able to make changes. And then that fall, we hosted 2 parties just for friends. They will forever be some of our favorite weddings because it was just we told them we will have tables and chairs.
And that's it.
And twinkle lights, and they're like, perfect. And so, but that gave us the opportunity to kind of build a website. We had photos, we had proof that, how do you show somebody an idea? So, and then 2019, we still photoed a bunch of weddings off-site, and then we started to host a few, and then 2020 was crazy, as it was for everyone. So we're really getting into the swing of things, and we love each wedding. We host on Fridays and Saturdays from mid-May to mid-October, and every week there's a project happening. So everything here has been built by this guy. Literally the tables, the beams were brought in, the steel's been bent in the garage by him. Even the little handles on the doors are made by Al. So it's I don't know, it sounds cheesy, but it's
a team effort, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're doing stuff. And almost everything here has a crazy story, too, of how it got here. It's not, this isn't like we decided to go out and buy beams. This was like, actually the beams themselves were an accidental purchase that we got for $5.
We got for $5, and then we had to pay a logging truck to get them here. So, like, there's a lot of fun stories, which we hope to get to tell people in person.
Yeah.
One of the funnest parts, I think, of the job is like when you book, we've created this wedding guide that has a ton of info, a ton of vendors that we love. Like if you're looking for, catering or videography or photography or florals or
DJs,
all the things.
Yeah.
Like we have some that we highly recommend. And then when you reach out, like if you're panicky, every email you send, I'm the one who opens it up and sends you a reply. You're not going to get like auto emails. Like I want to connect with you. And if you're if it's January and you're wondering, oh man, how do we need a shuttle? I just remember talking people off the ledge so many times of different scenarios that they're starting to worry about in the wedding date.
We know that weddings for families, they don't do them very often.
Right.
But we do.
Yeah.
It's our job. And we also know that if your wedding is smooth, then it goes smooth for us too.
Yeah.
And so we love to help.
Yeah, I send you a questionnaire like 2 months before. It goes through the whole day, and if you're like, oh, what do we do? And I have recommendations, but I also don't want you to feel like you have to, put your own spin on stuff, make it your own. But we help, and so then you get the questionnaire, and we can actually do your setup and tear down for you if you want. We have rentals
options,
of decor like that. We have our photo booth here on site. We have that kind of stuff. And then on the day of the wedding, when all that's been planned, it's all been good. We've communicated a zillion times. When you get here, someone, our staff, whether it's Al or me or someone else on our staff, will be here to welcome you. Like we want...
From the time you arrive to the time you leave.
We are here.
We are here.
And we're pumped. We want to make sure it is an awesome day. And little things happen or timelines switch, but nothing's set in stone. We can just go with the flow.
Right.
And it really, there's nothing more rewarding for us than like the ceremony's over. Maybe toasts are happening or whatever, and we can like kind of see what's happening and watching people have a good time, and then watching you, the couple,
be stress-free.
And just enjoying it. And at the end of the night, you're like, this was the best day of our life. Like, love it. We love it.
That.
Yeah.